Southern T, back with another EP. And y'all do your boy a favor as y'all roll on in, hit that like button for your boy. Today I was going to use this Southern T. I was going to use this Southern T, as an open discussion type Southern T. This one in particular, but I decided, I'd go ahead and make a short video of it because I'm gonna go live a little later about noon, and I'm gonna call the fights. The Bellator fights. We go rob the bookie, all at once today on this Friday. So I bumped this Southern T up, but in the wake of this Canelo Alvarez Beterbiev OUT fight, a lot of fans, I'm one of them. I'm one of the people who was complaining about Canelo Alvarez, having better fights on the table. But instead, he decided to fight, lackluster fights. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about the Beterbiev OUT fight, but more so the fight that he's going to be participating in after the Beterbiev OUT fight. You know what I mean? And the Triple G fight is the one that I'm talking about in this particular case. The Triple G fight. So I gave him some criticism. I gave him a lot of criticism, actually, for his choice in fighting, Triple G after Bivol. Because, for one, he's at 168 and he's moving up in the division to fight Bivol when there's guys in his division, that's worthy of a fight, down there 168. David Benavidez, being said guy. So, he's moving up away from, David Benavidez 168 division. He's moving up to fight Bivol, and then he's going to fight Triple G. Now, with me criticizing him, I have people, who tell me, well, he's going up to 175. Eventually, he's going to fight Beterbiev. And Bivol and Beterbiev, are better fights than Benavidez and Jamal Charlo. Okay, so let's just say that is true. Let's say that I agree with you, which, you have a good argument for that. Bivol and Beterbiev, being just as good as fights as Benavidez and Charlo. Okay, let's say that is true, right? But the problem with that is Canelo Alvarez never signed up to fight Beterbiev. He signed up to fight Bivol and Triple G. Now, both of those fighters, are on the zone. So, I was hearing a lot of, fans say that he's planning to fight Beterbiev, but I never, I never heard any information on that. I never heard anybody, confirm that. So I was doing my due diligence. I was listening to interviews, and I found this interview. Eddie Hearn spoke on Canelo Alvarez's plans, and Eddie Hearn has completely ruled out Arthur Beterbiev. You know what I mean? Which I knew. But being optimistic about it. His fans were telling me that, Canelo is going to give us these good fights. He's going to go for undisputed at 175. So I want to make this Southern T to completely, to clear up, the rumors or the notions that Canelo Alvarez probably will be fighting, Beterbiev, and also to bring a little light to Alexander, to the Alexander Usyk situation, and how I feel like that they're using the Canelo versus Alexander Usyk thing, the zone. I think they're using that thing as a promotional tactic to promote Canelo's fight. This fight. I don't think he intends to fight Alexander Usyk at all. I think he has no intent to fight Alexander Usyk. But I'm finna play you what Eddie Hearn had to say about Bivol, and he actually said that Canelo was actually planning to fight John Ryder or Joshua Buatsi. Now, my thing is, the people, not just me, just the fans in general, we've asked for Canelo to fight David Benavidez, Charlo type deal. Word just came out that he had a chance to fight, Errol Spence as well. So my question is, how could we continue, to back Canelo Alvarez when he's clearly going left every time the fans, ask him to go right. We asked for Benavidez, he says no. We asked for Charlo, he says no. But he give us Bivol and John Ryder, in which, nobody asked for. People want to pretend, that these guys that we're asking him to fight, Benavidez and Charlo, are so beneath these opponents that he's deciding to fight on his own. When really what I'm saying, they're actually better opponents, if not better. They're of the same ilk. I thought it was about legacy. People tell me it's about legacy and championships and all that, but yet that's not the direction that Canelo Alvarez has been moving in. If it's really about legacy and championships, then you will fight Bivol and you will fight Beterbiev. But I'm going to play what Eddie Hearn said, so you guys can hear it for yourself. Bivol is out, and John Ryder or Buatsi is probably the move after Triple G. And I believe that Alexander Usyk is just being thrown in here, for promotion-wise. Because if you won't fight Benavidez or Jamal Charlo or Beterbiev, what makes me believe that you're going to fight Alexander Usyk?
I've heard talks of Canelo possibly facing John Ryder.
I just think that if he fights in London, in December, look, the December fight is not going to be Beterbiev. If he fights as quickly as that after the September 17th fight, then he'll probably face one of his mandatories. If he stays at super middleweight, that'll be John Ryder. If he's up at light heavyweight, that could be the winner of Buatsi Richards. But those fights only make sense in London. So fighting a Brit.
What about Michael?
So you see Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez did an interview, a couple of days ago and said that he wouldn't mind fighting in London. He plans to fight in London. He wants to fight in London before his career is over with. So I think that what really is being done here, I think they're using Alexander Usyk as a promotional ploy, to get some hype around this current fight. They're going to fight Triple G, as we all know, after this. And as you just heard Eddie Hearn say, he's probably going to take Canelo to London and he's going to fight John Ryder or Joshua Buatsi. You know what I mean? So this Canelo Alvarez is going to unify the 175-pound division thing is completely false. Eddie Hearn, who Canelo Alvarez is currently working with right now, DAZN, and Eddie Hearn just told you that Beterbiev is out, and more than likely he's going to fight, John Ryder or Buatsi, after his Triple G fight. So I ask y'all this: don't tell me it's about legacy, or don't tell me, Canelo is, the face of boxing and he's the greatest boxer, when he seems to avoid the fan-friendly fights, the fights that the people ask for, and he seems to avoid the top fighters in his division. Because if you're going to fight at 75, why would you fight Buatsi if Beterbiev is the champion? If you're going to fight at 68, why would you fight John Ryder when David Benavidez is the fight that the fans are asking for? But I'm going to play this one more time, then I'm going to get out of here.
It's not going to be Beterbiev. If he fights as quickly, you can't. Once you get beat, you have to draw a line under it. He's still going on about it, man. If he fights in London in December, look, the December fight is not going to be Beterbiev. If he fights as quickly as that after the September 17th fight, then he'll probably face one of his mandatories. If he stays at super middleweight, that'll be John Ryder. If he's up at light heavyweight, that could be the winner of Buatsi Richards. But those fights only make sense in London.
So I told you why. I think Canelo Alvarez has been talking this, I do want to fight in London, because he has no plans of fighting Beterbiev, and more than likely he's going to be fighting John Ryder. He's going to be fighting John Ryder or Joshua Buatsi in the UK. But that's all I got. Skin the Hardaway 17. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rock it, and I'm out.